Hi, and welcome to the Unreal Engine News and Community Spotlight. Our team has returned and recovered from all the excitement of E3. Prior to the event, we announced a partnership with NVIDIA and Intel on the 2018 Unreal E3 Awards, featuring 5 categories for teams to take home prizes in. The Unreal E3 Awards seek to recognize and reward outstanding Unreal developers taking part in the show. Many congrats to all our winners. Kingdom Hearts 3 took home both the Eye Candy and Biggest Buzz awards as they pushed the boundaries of current graphics and made quite the stir at the show. Everywhere we went, from the show floor to the Microsoft and Sony press conferences, everyone was talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. The incredible team over at The Bearded Ladies took home Most Engaging for Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. It's a game inspired by tabletop roots. Its compelling characters and unique story provided a memorable experience that we just couldn't put down. The Outstanding Original Game Award goes to the game with the most potential as a new IP. Pixel Opus's Concrete Genie is a stunning new world in which you use your magical paintbrush to create a beautiful living landscape and summon fantastic creatures. And finally, the Unreal Underdog is awarded to acknowledge a team's perseverance to make a big splash at the big show. It was awarded to Modern Storytellers The Forgotten City, a Skyrim mod turned standalone game with fresh characters, new stories, and more. They made quite the scene. We're thrilled to see all the Unreal devs at the show and on the show floor. Be sure to take a watch our developer interviews and check out the full list of Unreal games there on our blog. For Castlevania fans out there, we caught up with the legendary game designer Koji Igarashi, who is working on his latest project, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Bloodstained is an exploration-focused side-scrolling platformer featuring RPG and crafting elements. The team launched their Kickstarter with a goal of raising $500,000. Ultimately, the game funded at over 10 times that. His fans are passionate, and we had the opportunity to chat with Igarashi-san about the ways in which he used Unreal Engine 4 to bring Bloodstained to life and the advice he would offer to other developers who are considering crowdfunding for their own games. For the full interview, follow the link included below. In case you missed it, we announced the winners of our Spring UE4 Jam earlier this month. Game jams are an opportunity for us to see the incredible talent and creativity that our community possesses. The Spring UE4 Jam had over 170 submissions produced by over 400 developers in a span of just 5 days. Many of the teams shared their progress via Twitter after the theme announcement, which was transformation. We saw candies come to life, a smiled child face the challenges of grief, and worlds evolve before our eyes. Ultimately, we selected 3 finalists and 3 special category winners, all of whom will be taking home some great prizes from our very gracious sponsors. I encourage you not only to try out the winning titles, but give the other games a playthrough, as they're all available to download and play on the Spring UE4 Jam itch.io page. Keep an eye on our social channels, as we'll soon be announcing the dates for the Summer UE4 Jam taking place this August. The latest round of Unreal Dev Grants recipients has been announced, with 37 teams and creators receiving a total of $1 million in no-strings-attached funding for games, tools, broadcast, and beyond. The Unreal Dev Grants program was established in February 2015 as a $5 million fund for promising devs working with UE4. Awards range from $5,000 to $50,000 with no restrictions or obligations to Epic Games. This latest round of Dev Grants underscores the variety of applications for our engine, with software plugins, VR games, AI-driven educational platforms, and healthcare tools all receiving financial assistance. For a full list of recipients, visit our blog where you can find the description for each of the winners and get additional information on the Unreal Dev Grant program. On to our weekly Karma earners. These folks are helping their fellow community members and answering questions for each other. So a huge thank you to Felix Leonhardt, Thompson N13, Dotcam, Inural, Nebula Games Inc., Darth PJB, T. Sumisaki, Mighty Enigma, Shadow River, and Mosley. Thank you all for all that you do for our community. Our first community spotlight is a project called Trailbreaking. It's a first-person adventure puzzle game set in multiple fantasy worlds, and you unwillingly get drawn into an ancient magical portal to another realm. So in this, you'll solve puzzles and survive danger to find your way back home. Our second community spotlight is a project called Brimstone Brawlers. It was developed entirely in blueprints by a solar developer with the help of some 3D artists. Brimstone Brawlers is an action-packed beam-em-up set in a fantasy Victorian-era world. Each brawler has their own unique abilities and playstyles. There are a number of different levels, ranging from simple arenas, like the tavern and rooftops, to a super dangerous train station. The levels are full of hazards, so while duking out against other brawlers, you'll need to be mindful of your environment. Use these to advantage and outplay your opponents. And our third and final spotlight this week is Chiaro and the Elixir of Life. It's a gorgeous, fully immersive virtual reality venture for Vive and Oculus. You'll dive into the magical realm of Nevarian as Chiaro. So he's a young engineer determined to unearth the long-lost secrets of the alchemists, mysterious and powerful creators of the fabled Alive machines. Together with Boca, the steam-powered penguin sidekick, you'll decipher riddles left behind by the alchemists, solving puzzles to unlock the enigma at the heart of Nevarain. So check it out. A lot of great games, and we're excited for all of them. Thank you so much for joining us for our news and community spotlight. Hi, and welcome to our Unreal Engine live stream. I'm your host, Amanda Bott. With me, I have Jay Hosfeld, a lead animator, and fellow community manager, Tim Slaker. So thank you for joining us once again. I know there's a lot of questions around animation.
I feel like we've been here before.
Maybe
3 times.
So before we dive in, we're actually going to do a brief trailer for the Forge Arena. So we'll take a look at that real quick. Forge Arena is now in their beta by the Freezing Raccoon team, and we'll be doing a key giveaway during the stream. So if that interests you, floats your boat, try to snag one of those keys. We'll be dropping it in chat.
That's just an awesome name, the Frozen Raccoon.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, that's poor raccoon, but man.
Yeah. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that.
Oh, like this one right here?
Redeemable on their site. And Jake, feel free to take it away.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's good to be back to cover more Paragon animation stuff. Today, I'm going to cover Melee Twist. It's a concept we use for upper body melee. I'll show you guys some additive stuff, like how we use for hit reacts. I'm going to cover, there's a topic that I covered last time I was on that I kind of want to show a better way I found out. But first of all, I want to tell you guys that we definitely pass around all the videos we see of you creating content with Paragon assets. We love passing them around. Anyway, we wanted to show a couple of our favorite today, just to let you guys see what people can do with this. The first one we're going to show is Bounty Part 2. It's by REC, or Rec, Cinematic Gaming.
This looks awesome.
I really hate you. No. I really hate you.
So what's really cool with this is they used all of our gameplay animations, put them in sequencer, and built a really cool sequence. But those were all in-game assets. We will probably do a stream at some point to show how to set up sequencer. I think that would be a good topic to cover for those who have not used sequencer. And the second one is actually someone who took our gameplay assets but added a